Hello and welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Arun Dhanta. Let's start this bulletin with some breaking news at the top. Big escalation in Israel versus Iran. US President Donald Trump has announced that American forces have carried out coordinated airstrikes on the Fordow, Natanz and Isfahan nuclear sites in Iran. A major escalation and the first direct US military involvement in the conflict alongside Israel. All right, this is big. This is big. United States first time involving in war between Iran and Israel. We just got the tweet of US President Donald Trump, in fact, talking about it, confirming that. My colleague Siddhant Mishra is with us with more details now. Siddhant, the United States has entered in the war between Iran and Israel, and their forces have targeted 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Tell us more. What is going to be the impact of it?
Well, that's right, Arun. United States joins the war officially, sends B-2 bombers to strike nuclear facilities, nuclear sites in Iran. In fact, President Trump has also made a Truth Social post where he says, and I quote him, "We have completed a very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz and Isfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordow. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention," unquote. So this is the first statement coming from President Donald Trump after dropping payload on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Now the B-2 bombers have been used for it, perhaps something which Israel was asking United States from a very long time, because Israel was not equipped. Israel doesn't have capabilities to hit the nuclear sites in Iran, given they are underground, deep beneath the ground. Now the B-2 bombers have been deployed by United States. B-2 bombers can be equipped to carry America's 30,000 pound CBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator. It is also known as massive ordnance penetrator, designed to destroy targets deep in the ground. So those planes have been used, bomber planes have been used. In fact, yesterday there were reports that they have been moved to the Pacific Islands by the United States, but given President Trump's press secretary said the other day that the president had sought 2 weeks' time to decide on whether to join a war or not. So it was kind of an assurance that there's nothing going to happen. But in a very surprise move, several U.S. Air Force B-2 bombers have taken off from the base in the United States, and firstly, they were moved towards the Pacific island of Guam. And while Donald Trump took 2 weeks' time to decide whether the U.S. should take part in Israeli strikes against Iran, in fact, flight tracker data also showed that the B-2 aircraft, which carried 30,000 pound bunker buster bombs, Trump is considering deploying it in Iran. There were certain reports indicating, but nobody expected it to happen in such a surprise manner, since President Trump's press secretary announced that President will take 2 weeks' time to decide on Iran. Now, the B-2 Spirit is a long-range stealth strategic bomber developed by Northrop Grumman for the United States Air Force, Arun. It features a distinctive flying wing design and the radar-absorbing materials that allow it to evade detection and penetrate heavily defended enemy airspace. Capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear weapons, the B-2 can deliver up to 40,000 pounds of ordnance and fly more than 6,000 nautical miles without refueling, operating by a 2-person crew. It plays a vital role in U.S. military strategy. As I was pointing out, Arun, that on the first day when Israel launched Operation Lion, perhaps they did manage to hit Natanz, one of the nuclear sites in Iran. But, they always wanted the capabilities which are available with the United States, the bunker buster bombs, the B-2 bombers, to hit deep below the Earth's surface, because these nuclear sites are built below the Earth's surface. And for that, Israel wanted to rope in United States. In fact, Prime Minister Netanyahu did the.
And Siddhant, do we have any confirmation there? Because Fordow was said to be the site where they had a very, very deep penetration of uranium. Do we have any confirmation on that front? Has that been damaged, or what is the velocity of the impact? I think we have lost Siddhant there. We'll get him back. But this is being big, as Siddhant was also highlighting this fact that B-2 bombers. There were reports in past couple of weeks that the bunker buster bombs which United States has, that's something which can only penetrate that much deep as Iran has their uranium installations at the Fordow.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC TV 18. Now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.